There exists a specific tone, a deep, resonant frequency that mirrors the energetic qualities of Saturn. This frequency is 147.85 Hz. It is not arbitrary, but a calculated tone derived from Saturn's orbital period. A cosmic clock ticking far beyond our comprehension. This sound is calm and heavy, profoundly grounding. It carries the weight of ancient stone, the patience of geological time. Listening can feel like leaning against a solid wall. Unshakable support in a world of constant flux. It encourages long-term habits, laying down foundational stones with intention and purpose. The archetypal energy of Saturn, the master builder, the stern teacher, the keeper of boundaries. Not light or airy fantasy, but structure, discipline, and the quiet satisfaction of mastery. It speaks to our understanding of rules and the necessity of form. When you feel scattered or unable to commit, this tone can anchor you. It gathers dispersed energies, channels them into a single productive stream. The hum of focus, the vibration of integrity, your inner authority awakening. Engaging 147.85 Hz invites Saturn's essence into your field. In the vast lexicon of energy work and esoteric traditions, Saturn holds a very specific and potent role. It is often personified as the Great Teacher or the Lord of Karma, a planetary force that governs lessons, limitations, the passage of time itself. Saturn's energy is not always comfortable, but it is always necessary for genuine growth and maturity. It represents the cosmic principle of contraction, which gives form and structure to the expansive, creative energies of the universe. Without Saturn, there would be no container for creation, no bones to support the body, no riverbanks to guide the flow of water. It is the force that asks for patience, demanding steady, diligent work over the long haul. This planetary archetype translates into our personal lives, showing where we need to develop more discipline and responsibility. In an astrological chart, Saturn's position highlights areas where we will face our greatest tests and the opportunity to build our greatest strengths. It helps you build things meant to last: business, relationship, strong personal character. Invoking Saturn's frequency builds a strong, resilient, energetic foundation. It cultivates inner authority not dependent on external validation, rooted in self-respect and commitment to your evolution. The frequency of 147.85 Hz is the audible translation of this powerful Saturnian energy. When you listen to this tone, you are sonically aligning with order, integrity, perseverance. Ancient traditions of medical astrology have long associated the planet Saturn with the most solid and structural parts of the human body: entire skeletal system, fundamental framework, joints that allow deliberate, controlled movement. Saturn governs the bones, spine, knees, teeth, skin. 147.85 Hz frequency. Sound healers note strength and stability in these areas. Not a replacement for medical care, a complementary tool for energetic reinforcement and somatic awareness. Listen to this frequency through headphones or speakers with good low-end response. You may physically feel its resonance. People report a gentle, steady weight. Lower half of the body, hips, legs, feet, safe and anchoring, like standing on solid ground. Helps you feel present and embodied. Stand taller. Move with more purpose and stability. Tone communicates with the body's structural intelligence, reminding it of inherent strength and resilience. Saturn ties to Muladhara, root chakra, located at base of the spine. Root chakra is the energetic foundation. It governs safety, security, stability, fundamental trust. Balanced root, grounded, present, capable of meeting basic needs. 147.85 Hz helps clearing, strengthening, stabilizing the root chakra. Regular listening can increase security, reduce anxiety, reduce existential dread. Some practitioners note resonance in the knees. Knees relate to flexibility, humility, ability to move forward. Stiff knees can signify inflexibility, pride, fear of moving ahead. Directing 147.85 Hz into the knees during meditation can release stubborn patterns. Useful for movement therapies. Useful for anyone who feels stuck. Cultivates strength, cultivates humility, helps take the next step forward. The psychological impact of the 147.85 Hz frequency is marked by a profound sense of calm focus and mental fortitude. It is not a euphoric or blissful sound. Rather, it cultivates a feeling that can be described as stoic and centered. This is an invaluable tool for moments when you need to quiet the turbulent waves of emotion and access a state of clear, objective thought. The tone helps you disengage from reactive impulses and encourages a more measured, long-term perspective. It supports the ability to choose delayed gratification over instant fixes, which is the very cornerstone of self-control and the development of a resilient and disciplined work ethic. This makes it an ideal auditory companion for deep work. Many find this frequency to be exceptionally helpful for tasks that demand sustained concentration and meticulous attention to detail. Students, writers, coders, editors, and strategic planners can use the steady hum of 147.85 Hz to create an acoustic environment that minimizes distractions and enhances focus. It acts like a set of auditory blinders, helping the mind to stay on its designated track without wandering off into daydreams or anxieties. The sound seems to fortify the executive functions of the brain, reinforcing your ability to organize, plan, and execute complex tasks. It builds a mental foundation upon which great works can be constructed, one focused moment at a time, patiently and without rush. When used for meditation, the Saturn frequency guides you into states that are deep, slow, and introspective. These are not meditations for escaping reality, but for grounding yourself more fully within it. The tone provides a stable container for a process of profound life realignment. It is particularly effective for shadow work, where you courageously examine and integrate the parts of yourself that you have disowned or repressed. When you create meditation music or binaural beat tracks using 147.85 Hz as the foundational tone, the goal is to build a soundscape that mirrors Saturn's energetic qualities of structure, stability, and depth. A carefully planned harmonic structure is essential. The main tone, the root of 147.85 Hz, should always be the strongest and most present element in the mix, representing the solid ground upon which everything else is built. To enrich the sound without creating clutter, you can introduce a series of harmonics, which are multiples of the root frequency. These overtones should be layered in very subtly, like ghostly echoes that add dimension and complexity to the core sound. A simple and effective harmonic series to use with the 147.85 Hz root would include its first few multiples. The second harmonic, 295.70 Hz, adds clarity and presence. The third, 443.55 Hz, introduces gentle tension and resolution. The fourth, 591.40 Hz, adds brightness. The fifth, 739.25 Hz, adds ethereal shimmer when used very lightly. A key production technique is to keep the root tone in mono, centered in the stereo field, while panning the harmonics wide to the left and right. To further enhance the grounding effect, you can introduce a very low subharmonic. A frequency like 63 Hz can be felt more than it is heard. Another powerful element to include is gentle noise, such as pink noise, brown noise. Keep it very low, just enough to create space and coherence. For creating binaural beats, the Saturn frequency serves as an excellent carrier tone. Binaural beats are an auditory illusion created when two slightly different frequencies are presented to each ear separately, prompting the brain to generate a third phantom beat. For example, play 147.85 Hz in the left ear and 157.85 Hz in the right ear. The brain perceives a 10 Hz binaural beat in the alpha range. A 10 Hz rhythm is widely associated with a state of relaxed, calm alertness. Meditation, light creative work, focused learning. You can also pair the root tone with a warm, sustained pad tuned to 432 Hz to add emotional warmth and beauty to the otherwise stark soundscape. For music producers and sound healers using Logic Pro, creating a high-quality Saturnian frequency track is a straightforward process. The first and most crucial step is to select the right instrument for your root tone. Logic's built-in test oscillator plugin, found under the utility category, is perfect. Set it to produce a sine wave at exactly 147.85 Hz. A pure sine wave is ideal because it has no overtones of its own, giving you a clean, fundamental frequency to build upon. Place it on a software instrument track and ensure the track's output is set to mono. This keeps the foundational tone centered and grounded, your stable anchor. Next, create harmonic layers. For each harmonic, add a new test oscillator sine track. Set 295.70 Hz, then 443.55 Hz, and so on. Pan the first left -60, the second right +60, and keep their volumes much lower than the root so they are subtle texture. Use a gentle low pass on the root to remove artifacts. Add slow modulation, tremolo at 0.1 to 0.5 Hz to create a breath-like movement. Put a light large hall reverb on an aux and send only harmonics, keeping the root completely dry to maintain grounding. For binaural beats, duplicate the root into 2 tracks. Pan one hard left, the other hard right. Keep the left at 147.85 Hz. Set the right to 157.85 for a 10 Hz alpha beat, or 149.85 for a 2 Hz delta beat. Headphones are required for the effect. Before exporting, test the final mix at very low volume. The power here is subtle, felt more than heard, allowing gentle subconscious work. Integrating the 147.85 Hz frequency into daily life is simple and profound. Use it softly in the background for 40 to 90 minutes of focused work, study, or any task requiring deep concentration, an auditory container that wards off distractions. For energetic work, lie back, play the tone, and place awareness on the weight of your body, feet, hips, spine. Set quiet time, play the tone, and ask, what responsibilities am I avoiding? Where are my boundaries weak? What long-term goal requires my disciplined attention right now? Start now. Sit or lie, play a soft drone, breathe 4 in and 6 out, feel solidity, visualize roots, and choose one small, steady, achievable task for this week. The Saturn frequency is a tool for building, not escaping. Use it when you are ready to stop wishing and start building, creating an unshakable inner fortress, a sanctuary of strength and integrity through all of life's seasons.